Okay. So we are group 12 and we are working on a project called AI broiler or AI enabled broiler initiatives. And our main focus is how to upscale the broiler production industry in the peri-urban cities of Ghana. So our main target is the Greater Accra region. So we have come to realize that Ghana, we import a lot of what chicken product into the country, and we can do well, or we can solve this problem by leveraging on AI on how to what upscale our production system. So that is just a brief of our business idea or our project idea that we are running on, how to upscale the broiler production industry in Ghana on AI. And I said we are taking an example from China. China have started or they started a project like that in collaboration with Alibaba. Currently producing massively through the initiatives. So we are trying to see how we can able to leverage on this AI within our reach to expand our broiler production systems and how to even go. And we believe that we can achieve that.
Yes, sir.
And even target export. So
Number.
I just want to walk you through what we are currently doing or what we've started. And this project started on the 24th of June. And as part of preparation to receive the DO checks, we normally clean the place, disinfect, spread litter materials, and then put the lighting systems in place. Prepare a glucose solution that is fortified with vitamin C to receive these DO checks. And the vitamin C, the essence of the vitamin C, just to relieve them from stress that they have gone through the journey. So these birds were received. That's 150 in number. And as part of this project, our activity for the day is every morning we take pictures every morning and then feed it into our chatbot system for it to guide us as to what to do, recommendations and everything. So this is just a summary of week 1. So week 1 average daily feed supply was 6 to 8 kilograms per day.
Boss, can you put the thing in a slide mode? What you were taught, yeah, slide mode, so we can see. And then start from the beginning.
Is it visible now?
No, we can't see it.
What about this one?
The second one that I showed you, you press on the other icon, the second icon.
That's
before
what
this one. No, before this one, the other one, the second one.
This one?
No, before this. Yes.
Is it okay?
Yes, please. It's okay.
Okay, so this is just our project, that's AI-enabled broiler initiatives. And like I said, there's intelligence in every feather of the bird. So the feather of the bird speaks a lot about its health or its well-being. So we are trying to leverage on the intelligence of the birds or the intelligence in their feathers to upscale our broiler production with the help of what AI. So every morning we take pictures. Before that, these are the group members. That for group 12, we have Christopher, we have Deborah, Nana Yao, Berema Safo Kantanka, Viglo Papa, and Osman Ibrahim. I'm the team lead for the project. So, like I was saying, or like, so every morning we take pictures to feed into our chatbot system so that it guides us as to what to do. It gives recommendations on the temperature condition or the internal condition of the room and feed supply and everything. The lighting system, how to adjust the lighting system, it also takes us through that, make suggestions by leveraging on the intelligence in the feathers. So, as part of week one summary or as part of week one report, from week one, average feed supply daily was 6 to 8. That's for week 1 kilograms per day. Supply was 20 liters per day. And this was adjusted based on what the recommendation. So it means that we started, for example, the feed supply, we started with 6 kg and adjusted it to 8 kg by the end of the week. The same thing also applied to the water supply. So that was what was done. And at the end of the week one, we took an average weight of the bear. We took, you know, average was 0.34 kilogram per bed. And as part of vaccination schedules, we are giving a new castor or a new castor vaccination first. That was given first, and for the week one, and per the recommendation or per the behavior of the birds, we can see that from the picture that the birds were actively feeding. The chicks were acclimatized to temperature and the environment. And the challenges was that for the week one, we recorded 2 mortality, and which was within the acceptable range. So the outcome of week one brooding experience was successful with stable feed and water intake. Week one ended successfully, and this is what we also we went through for the week two. With the week two too, you can see that the feed supply has changed from 12 to 15. This is because as the birds are growing, their feed supply or their feed intake what changes. So, and we did this with what the chatbot recommended or predicts for us on daily basis through the information we are feeding. So daily we take a picture within the house, then we upload it. Then we also add the daily feed require or the daily feed supply plus what the water supply on daily basis. So based on that information, it is able to predict to us that maybe we should adjust it this way, maybe we should do it this way, we should do it this way. So that is what we were following, and this is the results that we are getting on daily basis. So the feed supply for week two has increased from 12 to 15 kilogram per day. So the feeding was done morning, afternoon, and evening. So we weigh, then we feed. The same thing applied to the water too. So the water supply to us also what increased from 40 to 50 liters within the week, and average weight reached 0.76 kilogram per bed, and there were no major disease outbreak, and we maintain a booster schedule. That as part of our the vaccination schedule, we gave we administered Gumboro vaccination for the week two, and the behavior of the birds were active. They were active. They showed good uniformity. They were uniform in the brooder house or in the house, and the outcome shows that the birds showed a strong weight gain and improved feed conversion ratio, transitioning from brooding to grower stage. So the week 2 also ended successfully. Now this is what week 3 also gave us. Week 3, the feed supply also increased based on.
So what you're having is a report given by the AI, right? That's what you have
Yes,
copied.
please.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. Yeah.
So this is the week 3 report too. And like I said earlier, the feed supply is always adjusted based on what daily prediction or the daily information that we feed into the chatbot. So that's how we are able to adjust the feed supply. So the week 3 we started at 17 kilograms per day and we adjusted to 20 by the end of the week, and water supply remains stable at 50 liters per day. And at week 3, the average weight gain that we recorded at the end of the week, as usual, we sampled 10 birds and then we weighed them and we took average, and it was given at 1.136 kilogram per bird. There were no We did not give a Newcastle booster. Some do, but we do not. So we did not give them the booster, but the flock would remain healthy. The behavior of the birds that we can see from the picture shows that there were increased feed competition. The competition was very high for feed intake, and their growth was also uniform, as we can all see from the picture. And the outcome also showed that was we had a maintained growth across the flock, and feed conversion efficient ratio was also consistent throughout the week. Per the report of the chatbot that we are using or we are leveraging on for the brooding or for the project. So the brooding phase ended at week 3, and now we began the grower phase. So that is week 4. And then before we can see that the feed supply has also increased from 20 to 21. So week 4 feed supply was constant throughout the week. That's 21 kilogram per day. So this was, and it also applies to the water supply, which was also 60 liters per day constant. And we achieved a weekly weight gain of 1.845 per kilogram per bird by the end of the week, and which shows that per this weight they were performing beyond the standard weight of COPS 500 broilers. So health was stable with no signs of disease. There were regular behaviors, as we can all see from the pictures. High feed intake and aggressive feeding were observed, as which is a sign of good health. Because if they are not healthy, they wouldn't rush towards feed. With minimal mortality, we thought we'd not record any mortality too. The outcome of the week shows that there were excellent growth rate, as I said earlier, which is above the standard for COPS 500 broilers. Optimal feed conversion ratio, and then the best was also showing marketable size progression. So we can all see from the pictures below that the size were, yes, they were really growing and they were doing well. And this is week 5 summary. So week 5, in week 5, we recorded as per the previous mortality. So week 5 number has reduced to 146, and the cause of this mortality was that these bears, or the 2 bears that were killed, were suffering from paralysis, and it wasn't any disease or any or disease condition or incidents within the flock. It was just paralysis. So we just had to kill them off. So mortality rate is still low or is low, which is 2.7, and the health and welfare of the birds, minimal mortality, as I said, for since we started the project till now, which indicate a good flock health, meaning that management, a good management system is going on well with the help of the daily recommendations that we receive from our chatbot as we feed it with the information that we take from the field or we take from the brooder house. So the birds are for the birds we were active, they were alert with good feather coverage and no major signs of distress. In terms of feed and water intake, daily feed supply also range or it's also we started the week with 21 kilogram and we adjusted it to 25 kilogram per day. And water intake increased from 75 to 80 liters per day as birds approach what peak growth. Because at this stage or at week 5, the metabolic activity increase. So for that matter, feed intake and water supply also increase. Not only that one alone, the environmental conditions also sometimes also influence that. And the growth and performance, the best near market weight at week 5, you achieve an average weight of 2.045 kilograms per bed. That's the average weight within the flock. And we can all see from the picture below the size of the bed. So the week 5 report also showed that the beds were uniformly improved and the body structure were uniformly improved across the flock, as we can see from the picture. So week 5 also ended successfully, and this is week 6. So in week 6, we did not record any mortality, so we are still holding on to the 146 base. So the mortality is still 4. And when you come to the health and the welfare of the bears, no new death or disease outbreak reported. If not encountered any disease or disease outbreak within the flock, and the bears remain healthy and are ready chatbot daily recommendations. So it means that the bears are ready for sale at this weight or at week 6. So feed intake and water supply also increased, or it was almost because from the previous week it was 25, but now with 1 kilogram increment. So we now have 26 kilogram per day. Water consumption still constant at 80 liters per day. So the growth and the market readiness. Average weight at the end of the week was recorded to be 2.59 kilogram within the flock. The performance shows a strong feed intake, efficient growth, uniform body condition. So as we can see from the picture, the birds are uniformly growing and they are ready for market. And the outcome is that the birds are market ready with good carcass value. So we are already achieving a market weight right from week 5. So it tells you that we are actually doing well with the help of the AI. As we said, there is intelligence in every feather. So if we can achieve this with, or if we can achieve 2.5 kg per kilogram of a bird within 6 weeks, it means that we can do more or we can do better when we focus on leveraging on AI to drive our broiler production systems in Ghana. So currently we are in week 7, and this is week 7 data that started on the Wednesday to today. So, and we are hoping to end the project on week 8.
Oh, so week
So
8, they'll be ready for the market.
yes, please.
8 weeks.
Yes, please.
Is that the standard?
Yes, but you can tell them at week 6. Because we are working on a project, so normally we take them to week 8.
So let us know, with your experience using the chatbots, can you just unshare your screen and then maybe move to the chatbot
Then
list. Move to your
let me just
chatbot.
finish.
Okay, just finish. You just finish, yeah.
Okay, so this is week 7 report. So far, no mortality. The birds remain healthy and are ready for market. Feed supply is stable or stabilized at 26 kilogram per day. Water supply is also 80 liters. And because the week hasn't ended yet, so they just a predicted weight as of today. That is 2.80 kilograms. And the performance shows that, yeah, there's strong feed intake, efficient growth, uniform body condition, and as we can also see from the picture, and the birds are ready for market. So this is the end of week 8, week 7. So please can I end it?
Okay, what I'm saying is that now, okay, you have the other colleagues here. So you have done this proof of value, normally what we call them kukon kete. I don't know whether that project has started. If it has not, we have a proof of value that we have done. So it will be important for us to document, have a comprehensive report with these pictures, all right, as a proof of value. You don't have any idea what you guys have done. So when we talk about using the AI, this is what we call applied AI. Right? Any other group, they say they are doing AI, they will integrate it into business process. We understand. But we want to see how practically it works. It helps us in decision making, and that's what we have done. So maybe your other colleagues might want to make a point, but with you, what is your take home? What is exciting about what you have done? What is very also shocking for you, right? Because I know, as a matter of fact, mortality sometimes goes as fast as 30%.
Yes.
All right. And
Yes.
if you are getting even, let's say, 2.7 or 3% within the 8 weeks, then it means that we're taking the right decisions.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to hear your view on that. Chris, would
Okay.
you want to say something before your man comes in? Or who else? Papa, you want to say something?
Yes, Doc.
Yes.
Yes. So it's very important for us to say that in Ghana, it is recorded that from a mortality rate within the poultry industry is between 23 to 35.
Hey.
But it's also, yeah, it's also very important to say that the climate in which we are in now, actually, because of the humidity level is high, mortality
Yes.
rates will also be exceeding the maximum, and the minimum to be shooting up. So it is
Yes.
Oh,
very
really?
important for us. Yes.
Yes.
So That is to tell us that the AI box has been able to help us to be able to reduce it further. If the weather were not to be like this, I think we would have been recording even less than the 2.7%.
Wow.
The AI actually give us the feedback on what feed we should give. And you know, when the feed exceeds, you realize that the birds will actually be very weak and they may die. So the chatbot was able to give us what we should do on daily basis, how to adjust the lighting level, how to adjust the feeding level to the age of the birds. And that is what has worked for us. And as the presenter has said, the birds that we even recorded mortality for were not due to climatic and also conditions within the area, were due to body weakness, which are not directly related to this. So I think that we would have been recording 100%, and the AI
Wow.
have been able to actually help us to do that. But it's also very important to say that we should be able to expand the AI knowledge, be able to reduce our contact with the bird. This is one of the challenges I've seen, because you need to go in daily to take picture and those things. And I believe that we should be able to reduce that. We should be able to, when we scale it up.
We can use so the real project that we are going to start. I think we can use CCTV cameras to
Exactly.
do that. Yeah, I mean
Exactly.
record so that we don't go there and then maybe take some disease in there, because when we go in there we have to make sure that we have sanitized ourselves very well. But I mean, what is I'm you might be, it might interest you to know that I'm shocked. Yeah, we know that what the AI is capable of doing, but this is applied AI, right? These are the projects, I mean, like the banks will want to fund. These days, we do not really write proposal anymore. You do a video of what you have done. Then you go and sit with the bank manager and you tell him that this is what has happened. And they will not need anything. They will just give you the money. Because they know